Out here, time is irrelevant. Laws of physics have never applied. And sometimes, future and past go off simultaneously. In this classic mountain town, youth leads the way.
Oh, 99! The highest we've seen in slopestyle history.
On this enduring terrain, style reigns supreme.
Oh, okay. Absolute insanity.
Athletes feeding off each other's energy, bonding, daring, crushing the limits of time.
This is one of the highest levels of riding we have ever seen.
Out here, yesterday and tomorrow collide.
We're spinning into the future.
This is XGames Aspen.
Welcome to XGames Aspen 2020. I'm Jack Matrani, and over the next hour, we'll take a look at the best action that went down on our final day of competition. We have the return of the Wendy Snowboard Knuckle Huck, the Great Clips Men's Ski SuperPipe, and we'll also see if Kelly Silderoo can tie Shaun White and Nyjah Huston for most X Games medals as a teenager in women's ski slopestyle. But we start things off with something a little different. Always pushing the limits of action sports, this year, the X Games added a new event onto the Jeep course with the premiere of the Jeep Snowboard Rail Jam. Instead of my normal duties as your humble host, I jumped in the announce booth with Brandon Graham while our friend/announcer Craig McMorris dusted off his competition boots and strapped on his board. Would he be a threat to the podium? He certainly started out with a major statement. On his first run, he stepped out of the Jeep and did this impressive one-footed fast plant over the first rail.
Craig McMorris.
One-footed! Oh! Fast plant on that first rail. Slow down! Oh my
gosh, are you kidding me?
We picked things up with 2 runs already in the books. Here's how Brandon and I called it.
Snowboard rail jam here on the Jeep Slopestyle course, and it's Sven Thorgren leading the way, Jesse Paul and Rene Rinacongas rounding out our top 3, and our partner, broadcast analyst Craig McMorris, sitting in 6th place after a couple runs. But there are so many wild cards, including this guy, Jesse Paul, who we've seen in real snow, but he's not a contest guy, and he's sitting in 2nd place.
And this is why that was just so perfect. Those tricks are so challenging to do, let alone make them look that good. Every single rail that he touches, he just locks into. Switch blunt 270 out to close it out. Jesse Paul. I'm a Jesse Paul fan.
How can you not be? Out of Maple Grove, Minnesota.
Somebody take a photo of that. Throw it on the cover of a snowboard magazine, please. We grew up and rail jams were a staple in snowboarding. We'd always go, and it was just so much fun, and just progressing snowboarding on rails so much, and they kind of disappeared a little bit, so it's nice that they're back here. Oh my goodness, and Darcy Sharp.
Do you know how heavy that was?
We need a replay on that.
And Darcy's picking up right where he left off in slopestyle, winning gold yesterday.
Okay, Darcy Sharp. I'm sorry, if you're Jesse Paul right now, I don't know if you're staying up there.
That's a 1st place run. Again, it's overall impression, so we'll see.
Look at how he locks in. You just see how subtle his body movements are when he's on the rails. He's just going to sleep.
Darcy's a rail slayer. It was always interesting to watch him in slopestyle because there were other guys that maybe had bigger tricks off the jumps, but you knew he had the rail. So to see him put it together yesterday in slopestyle was something special. And Darcy Sharp takes over the lead, as you said, Jack. Here's Sven.
Sven going Indy back lip. I'm loving to see some of these grab variations. Cap 450, 270 off. Sven Thorgren in 3rd. I wonder if that's going to bump him up. $450. Coming off a little bit early there. We haven't seen many big spins or flips off rails, you know, like
if Maxence Perot or Marcus Cleveland were competing, we might see some more flips on or off of the rails, but it's pretty much spin to win.
Out of Regina, Saskatchewan, 28-year-old Craig McMorris.
Nice, Craig. Fitty back one. Coming in switch. Half cab, no slide, pretzel out, and takes a little bit of a slip.
He was putting together his best run of the day.
5 minutes left on the clock. We'll see one more out of Craig.
Craig was being sneaky, holding some cards close to the vest there.
I mean, he's an analyst. He knows what's going on up there. He's a smart man. It's nice, though, that the whole world gets to see how good of a snowboarder Craig is. Now, he hasn't gotten that much time to really practice on this course, so we got to give him that. But Craig and his brother Mark are just so talented, and it's great to see him on the course here at X Games on the big stage as Rene Rinacongas does a nice little transfer there, spinning his way down the course. Blunt 270 out, coming in switch, cap 2, perfect. So Rene puts down a solid run. Currently in 4th. Can he break into the top 3? Brando, talk to me.
I think so. I mean, this is kind of what we've been seeing from him all day.
I want to see him do something that we never thought possible. That's what he's good for. And also some of the best style and creativity in the history of snowboarding.
Here's Jesse Paul, who's quietly been in the podium position all day long. He's sitting in that silver medal spot, 3 minutes to ride with.
Right, a little layback there, 270 out, half cab back 3. Jesse Paul, batting 1,000 on this course. And he's psyched.
I'm stoked on that one.
There you go. He is absolutely stoked on that one.
Darcy Sharp sitting in that silver medal spot. What an X Games Aspen 2020 it would be if he wins gold yesterday as he did in Slopestyle. Can follow that up with a medal in this inaugural rail jam.
Well, here's his chance. Half cab, no slide, pretzel out. He's going to have to step up here. Oh, and unfortunately coming off early there on the cab board slide. But that was a smooth way to end it. A little 50-50. Front lip 270 out. We make our way back to the top. 33, 32, 31, 30 seconds left on the clock.
These will be the last 3 runs, Sven, Craig, and Rene.
Oh,
can they make it count?
Man. Switching it up. Cab 450, 270 out. That time, sticking it perfectly. I like that little hit at the end there. Little finish line.
You gotta add just enough of your flair to it, I think, in this one.
Boom, 450, 270 out. Do the math, that's a lot of spinning. As Craig McMorris for his final attempt, he said he saves the best for last, dropping in.
It all comes down to this. Craig McMorris.
No, and he's just,
come on, let me set you up at least, Craig.
Calls an audible, sees the blitz, sees the receiver, makes the catch, touchdown.
Should we just use all his lines? Holy licorice.
Craig McMorris riding like a spicy hot red tomato. Craig, we're proud of you.
What a showing for Craig McMorris. And his parents, Don and Cindy, are out here. His brother, Mark, tying Shaun White's all-time winter medal record last night. And Craig out here competing in the inaugural rail jam on the Jeep Slopestyle course. Great weekend for the McMorrises.
Do you think Craig could hear us when we're talking during his run?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
I wish that he could.
Some like motivational prep talk for him. Rene Rinacongas currently right outside the top 3.
Can he crash this podium party?
Like it. Come on, Rene. Oh, and a solid run. defend?
I think the judges have a decision on their hands. Again, it's not a single run that's going to necessarily elevate you. It's your overall body of work that's going to leave an impression on the judges.
Did he mean to touch the rail there?
I don't think so.
I kind of liked it.
I do too. It was actually kind of stylish.
That switchback lip was also very stylish.
So we will await for the official results. Does Jesse Paul
is
win gold?
Anxiously waiting. Look at him. He's
Does
like,
Darcy Sharp win a second medal at X Games Aspen 2020?
What's it gonna be?
And does Sven Thorgren earn a second X Games medal this weekend?
Or does Renee take over? Man.
Let's take another look. Yeah, with our new judging format with overall impression, we have seen some last-minute changes. Carol Castellet last night winning the women's SuperPipe event on the last run. So it can be done. Did Renee do enough? It'll be interesting to see from the judges.
Either way, Jesse Paul is so stylish throughout this entire contest. Every run, perfect. Man, I'm anxiously waiting. What's it gonna be? Here we go.
And it's official. Jesse Paul wins his first X Games gold medal. So Jesse Paul wins gold in the inaugural Rail Jam.
Man, there's no better feeling in the world right there. Congratulations to Jesse Paul on the inaugural Snowboard Rail Jam.
Also going down on the Jeep course was the women's ski slopestyle, where Kelly Silderu looked to continue her X Games dominance. All she needed was one more medal to tie Shaun White and Nyjah Huston for the most X Games medals as a teenager. Wouldn't that be good company? She'd have to contend with the likes of Sarah Hofflin, Maggie Voisin, and Isabel Atkin, just to name a few. But after putting on a clinic on the rails, no one could come close to Kelly.
Switch 270 to 450 off that bottom rail. Switch right 9, mute grab. To the forward right 9, mute grab. Now coming in backwards over that left shoulder, showing she can spin both directions. Really, really amazing skiing. Super consistent out of Kelly today.
Congratulations to Kelly Silderu, adding another X Games gold to her already impressive young career. But we're just getting started. When we come back, we head into the final night of X Games Aspen 2020 with the return of the Wendy Snowboard Knuckle Huck. You won't want to miss it.
Welcome to the fourth and final night of X Games Aspen. We kick things off with a fun one. It's the Wendy's Men's Snowboard Knuckle Huck. This was an event that made its debut last year, really based off of just sessions.
Who shone in this event last year? Fridtjof Tischendorf had a backpack and a speaker on whilst riding. Has the backpack, no longer the speaker. It blew up. He rides with headphones now. Ladies and gentlemen, he made this knuckle his own. He made it just so well. And also earlier this week, Brando.
Yeah, it's Slopestyle elimination. Take a look at that. Was this intentional?
I believe his line was intentional. I thought he was going to go a little bit further. He knuckles and backflip, and the rest of the athletes at the bottom, they lost their minds.
I love it because Fridge had Knuckle Huck on his mind, even in the event that wasn't the Knuckle Huck.
That is correct.
Well, there you see Fridge. Can he defend this win? Let's take a look at our Wendy's athlete profile with Fridge.
Oh, hi there. I'm Fridge. I'm 22 years old and from Chicken Falls, Norway. A lot of my inspiration for snowboarding comes from filming, and in snowboarding there's a lot of thinking about how it's gonna look in front of the camera, and I think that inspires me in the way I choose to do tricks, more in a show kind of way than always being the most tech. So, for those of you wondering why the backpack, the answer is because I consider snowboarding to be more of a show than a sport, and I consider myself to be a stuntman more than an athlete, and by putting on the backpack, I turn into a gimmick and a character.
Well, he's one of the best characters out here at X Games Aspen. We're ready to set it off here at the Wendy's Men's Snowboard Knuckle Huck. What a night out here at Buttermilk Mountain, and it's no surprise that this became such a fan favorite so quickly, Craig.
Less is more. All these guys need is a knoll. You go on Instagram, you follow any one of these individuals, you'll see some mind-melting tricks. There's the names. This is who's competing in it. I like Marcus Cleveland. This event was kind of made for him, but unfortunately last year he could not compete in it due to shattering his kneecap.
Yeah.
Here, this year, it's a different story, Brandon.
Such a bummer, that injury happening literally a month before X Games, but he's in it now and he's healthy. But kicking things off, Yo Aizawa, the X Games rookie.
Actually competed against him in the rail jam only a few hours ago, and he just attacks the course differently. We saw in the rail jam and in the slopestyle, Yo take such unique lines through that rail section. Here, taking a very unique line, carving around the kicker, and then going on the heel side edge, frontside 720
Yo
there.
just hits different.
Yo just hits different.
But so busy, as you said. He was in rail jam, he's in knuckle huck, he was in slopestyle eliminations, he was in big air. 4 events for the X Games rookie. How about 16-year-old Jake Cantor out of Silverthorne, Colorado? And we've got comments coming in from Wendy's. We're excited to watch some knuckle huck and say knuckle huck. Knuckle huck, knuckle huck, knuckle huck. Hashtag X Games. Yeah, Craig and I are going to be saying that quite a bit. Just be ready.
Just be ready.
Comment section, be ready. It's coming.
Jake Cantor, a.k.a. Sweet Baby Jake, because he's nice like that, has one of the best TikToks. If you're on TikTok, go ahead and follow Jake Cantor.
Also follow the X Games TikTok.
True.
We got some fire TikToks out here this week. Zeb Powell out of Waynesville, North Carolina, 20 years old, making his X Games debut.
And that coffin to backflip? That is crazy. The photo cam is tough because he pushes so much snow up as he slides on his back there. Goes coffin slide, and then when he gets some amplitude, look at the full coffin slide. He's on his back, and then he just has to be patient, wait till he's in the air and finish that backflip. That's very cool.
That looks a lot like the coffin slide I saw from you, partner, earlier today in the rail jam.
Thank you very much. I try to put that down on the middle section here. Zeb backflipping out of it.
But we turn our attention now to Marcus Cleveland. As you said off the top, this event essentially made for him. Let's see what he's got on his first attempt.
Oh my goodness. The finesse it takes to have your nose just gently touching the snow for 20 feet and then pop a cab 5. Look at him, he's just waiting on it.
Here's what's crazy, Craig. He's got 5 medals and 5 appearances that include slopestyle and 3 silvers in big air.
Yeah.
Rene Renacongas having himself a week here in Aspen. This is his 4th event that he's competing in here at X Games.
Ooh. Oh, okay, I see you. I see you. The way he pretzeled that back, very Sage Kotzenberg-esque. Yeah. Almost looked like he wanted to continue with the rotation. Really cranks the hips. We're going to get a great look at it.
We should have asked. We had Sage Kotzenberg in the booth yesterday for the Slopestyle Finals. We should have asked if he wanted maybe a late entry into this contest, because I think he would do very well here.
I agree. Well, it'd be tough, though. This field is stacked.
Let's go.
Fridge, our defending Knuckle Huck winner, Fridtjof Sather Tischendorf, is what's on the birth certificate, but he goes by Fridge. We like saying it.
He's a big boy. It's a very apt nickname. That was so sick. I cannot wait to see the slow-mo angle of that. The finesse it takes to just have the right amount of speed and the right amount of pop so your hand glides on that knuckle.
Oh, you said it, partner. Look at this.
There. Hey, how you doing?
Dripping in finesse.
And he just holds it the whole time. Here's our leader, Brandon.
Zeb Powell. Zeb is short for Zebulon, by the way. Don't know if you knew that.
I do now.
Zeb still sitting atop the leaderboard.
Oh! That was very, very sick. We saw Fridge last year do that backflip hand drag. Zeb doing the backside rodeo hand drag. So he initiates that backflip, sticks his hand out right at the right second.
Take another look at this.
Finds it, grabs it, and then continues on with that 180 at the back.
Zeb graduated last year from Stratton Mountain School in Vermont. So many X-Gamers coming through that program.
I like to use this word. It's an eclectic group of individuals attacking this knuckle, and Marcus Cleveland just did a 1080 off of it. So
good heavens.
So there's that. There's that to talk about. Okay. Look at this torque. Oh, nollie back 10?
A back 10, and look how far he lands.
All the way down this thing. A nollie back 10. Has anybody ever said that before on Earth? I don't think they have.
The stakes have been raised.
Yeah.
Zeb Powell is in this. Marcus Cleveland is healthy. It's dare I say, a stronger field here in 2020. Fridge has gone beyond his game here.
Left foot forward, front one, switch back 5, all the way down. Now this is very reminiscent to the big air we saw. Nobody's falling. Everybody's just landing crazy tricks. It's like a video game.
Something about this 6'2" frame doing things like this is just so appealing.
Just a tall drink of water.
To these eyeballs. And Fridge jumping up into the top 3. We're halfway through here in the Wendy's men's snowboard knuckle hug. More to come from night 4 here at X Games Aspen after this. So we turn our attention to our current leader, Zeb Powell.
He didn't mean that was okay. Wait, what? Oh my God. At no point did Zeb Powell look like he was in control of his body during the entirety of that run. But he just stayed on his feet. So he was nose pressing. He kind of catches an edge there, goes down, but watch him just. That's us reacting. Okay,
that's us watching Zeb do this. Whoa!
I wonder.
What's above first place?
That was
Marcus Cleveland. How can he topple Zeb Powell? Sheesh.
542, 1080.
So we may be in for a treat here. This is Fridge, who is the last rider to drop in. We've got a minute 10 to play with. If he can get down there and Yo, who's at the top of the list, can get in before the clock gets to 0, everyone else gets one more try.
We get very lucky and get to watch a lot more snowboarding.
And wouldn't that be a treat for all of us?
Absolutely.
Free snowboarding.
Where's Fridge going on this? Go! Get going! Oh
yes!
My God!
Yes! Yes!
What? He tempted us last run. He delivers this one. Front one, switch back double 9 off of a knuckle. Zeb Powell, ladies and gentlemen.
Zeb Powell is your current leader.
He's been in first place the entirety. He can make no mistakes.
Look at what Marcus Cleveland and Fridge have done.
That's true.
That's just simply amazing. And a testament to how insane Zeb's been. Ooh, whoa. That was
very rotational.
Rad.
And a coffin slide into the finish corral. It looked like he touched the snow again with his nose after he took off.
Rene Renaconga sitting in fifth. This is his last attempt here in the Wendy Snowboard Knuckle Hut.
But it's Yo.
Yo is in there.
Here.
Yo is riding
this
for
is just
Rene.
This is some tag team, maybe? Yes, it is.
Oh,
this is some tag team.
My goodness.
Somebody's come. Where did he get a chair from?
From the rafters, Yo comes down.
He's just got a.
It's prop time here in Knuckle Huck. No way. Yes!
That was so sick. Pull jam back one from Rene Renacongas.
The people's champ.
Nobody has had more fun at the X Games than Rene Renacongas. Finds a foreign object, helps from a competitor. And he goes, big old pull jam backside 180.
This is an assist right here. Alley-oop.
It's not like he didn't cut, he came in there hot.
I guess we liked it. Guess we enjoyed it. I did.
I like it a lot.
That was insane. And then there was one. Our defending golden knuckle winner, Fridge. He's trying to show him, what do I do?
I needed like a ladder or something.
That's the beauty of this contest, Krager. We've got one winner, but everybody's having the time of their lives. Got some more comments coming in. It's official. The knuckle has been hucked. Until next time. The knuckle has not been hucked quite yet, Wendy's. Slow your roll just for a moment, because we've got one final rider to drop in. And he's kind of a big deal.
It's kind of a big deal around these parts here. The Fridge.
People know me.
Sitting in third. Something crazy. Oh! Throwback! Slopestyle elimination. We capped it at the top of the show. We showed him go off the spine, knuckle backflip. Here he does it again. Ollie, knuckle, backflip. That is just, that's it full circle. Does a huge indie, lands on the knuckle, and then just collapses. Throws his head at the snow. And then just ends up on his feet.
Whoa. Okay, so Zeb Powell was leading the entire contest.
And guess what he gets? He gets some knocks!
Congratulations to Zeb Powell winning the Wendy Snowboard Knuckle Huck. And still to come, the Great Clips Men's Ski SuperPipe here at X Games Aspen.
And a very good Sunday night, everybody out there, here with the final night of X Games Aspen 2020. We are ready for the Great Clips Men's Ski SuperPipe Final. What a way to be wrapping it up, X Games Aspen 2020 with tonight's final.
Amazing way to wrap it up. We've got an exciting competition ahead with the local boy, Alex Ferreira, looking to defend his 2019 gold medal. Coming out last season, he had never won a gold medal in front of the home crowd. It was a childhood dream. He absolutely put down a banger run and was able to walk home, but now he's got the high pressure to deal with, and he has to defend that gold medal from all these other super hungry athletes here in the field tonight.
Yeah, that is right. We got a lot of hungry athletes out here that are going to be battling it out.
One thing to talk about, we've got 3 previous winners, the last 3. Alex Ferreira, who we talked about, David Wise from 2018, and Aaron Blunk from 2017. So all 3 of them in the field, all 3 gold medals the last 3 years. So who's going to take the 2020 gold medal?
Yeah, we shall see, because there's 5 other guys that are going to be hungry to get up on the podium as well. So many talented athletes out here tonight, including Berg Irving, who has been just in absolute amazing form with his contest showings as of late. And his 5th X Games appearance, still no medal, and one of the young guns, definitely one of the favorites that could threaten the podium. But right now, getting ready to drop in, Lyman Courier out of Boulder, Colorado, here in his 5th X Games appearance. No medals yet under his belt either, but Lyman bouncing back from injury. We haven't seen him here in Aspen competing since 2016, and he's in great form. Definitely healthy, fully recovered from those injuries.
Definitely looking forward to seeing Lyman back in here. And man, look at the crowd out there tonight. Final night of X Games Aspen. Everybody's here for a showdown. It's gonna be one big night. We're gonna get this thing started. He looks like he's getting his mouth guard set up, maybe getting the song dialed, and dropping into the pipe. Let's get the action going. Oh, starting it off with a big double cork. Now you see a clock that popped up in the top corner there. That time is how long we're going to be seeing all the action. So keep an eye on that clock as it counts down. The athletes will keep dropping into the pipe. A couple big double corks to start that run off. And there's the big alley-oop flat spin. Oh, and a nice switch hit at the end. So really, really nice run. We just barely got into it and already stomping a heater of a run. Here's the double cork to the left. So getting the mute grab on that one and stomping it. Here's the switch hit at the end, reaching back for the tail grab. So the final part of his ski gets it for just a second. Wow, so huge start for the event tonight. I don't know. Where are we gonna go from here? Only way to go is but up.
Yeah, these guys are fired up. They got great conditions. They're under the lights. A beautifully crafted pipe here, courtesy of ERATH and Snowpark Technologies. And now it's Meet McKay, Brendan McKay, the only rookie in tonight's final, representing Canada.
Huge switch double cork to start things off. There's the big double cork 1260. So already 2 big double cork maneuvers in this run. Oh, a massive 900. So another super smooth run. 12.5 feet out on that final hit. Here's the switch double cork up top, gets the safety grab. So already compared to the elimination round, all these guys are coming out swinging. It's the finals. The crowd is watching, pressure is on, and they're here to put on a show.
All right, now your silver medalists. 4 gold medals for SuperPipe here at X Games. David Wise, could he go 5 tonight?
Into the big switch, 7 to the right to start things off. There's the double cork 12 for Dave, holding on to that little back seat, but maintaining. Little right side 3 setting up. Oh! Okay, uncharacteristic fall there for Dave. He's one of the more consistent guys and doing only those left side double corks in that run. So take a look at this one again. Let's slow it down. He does the switch double cork, but looks like he just gets a little too much pop off the wall, lands a little low, and another guy losing a ski.
And we got to mention David Wise coming back from injury as well, breaking his femur last season, and competed earlier this season at Copper at the World Cup there, and was doing good, got on the podium there. So good to see David Wise back in good form. Now your defending gold medalist, the local, Alex Ferreira, definitely a favorite for tonight.
Coming in hot, local boy, Alex Ferreira with the massive double cork 1260. Look at the height meter, 15 feet out, continuing with the amplitude. Oh, little backseat on that, but doesn't hesitate into a double cork. How in the world was he able to ride that out? Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Absolutely a butt check on the final landing, stands right back up into a left side double cork 1260. Look at this, beautiful grab there, gets the grab perfectly. Here's where he had that bobble, was on that switch double cork, but look at that. I love that final down the pipe double flat spin. It is so smooth. There's his signature pole spin.
And just like that, Alex Ferreira jumping into the lead. Don't go anywhere. When we return, it's the conclusion of the Great Clips Men's Ski SuperPipe.
All right, we are back here to Buttermilk Mountain. Men's Ski SuperPipe final brought to you by Great Clips. And wow, it's been on tonight, huh, Tom?
2 minutes left on the clock, so when the clock runs out, we will still let any athlete up at the top finish their run. Everybody gets the same amount of runs.
All right, Aaron Blunk sitting in the bronze medal position right now, got ready for this X Games by going, getting
1440, yeah, right off the bat, and this run is off to a heater start. 1440 into the switch double corks, into the left side double flat spin, into the right side 12, a full entire run of double cork maneuvers.
Wow.
5 hits, average of 11 feet out, double flipping, double corking on every single hit. That's 10 full flips in that entire run. There's the double flat spin. So the judges are going to have to analyze, did he get all these grabs? The 1440 at the beginning looked good. Here at the end, the 1260 looks like maybe he misses that one. But wow, so many double corks. He's got to be dizzy.
Yeah, and you can tell he is fired up as well coming out of that run. And a new leader, Aaron Blunk, hopping up into the top spot. All right, David Wise in 7th right now. What do you think, Tom? Is it possible for him to threaten the podium here with this run?
You know, I just don't know if it's possible. If he were to do an absolutely incredible run, I definitely think it gives him a chance. But if anything, Dave's just going to have to go all in on this final run. Oh, the big switch 7. Just a right side 9. So I think Dave knows that he didn't quite have it on that last run, so just sort of ending out of it. And wow, so bullet dodge for Aaron there. Here he is. This is the double flat spin. So missing the grab, goes for the double knee grab coming around. And yeah, with that, I mean, not Dave's night. He's had a couple falls, but still.
Gets to go home healthy to his beautiful family though, so doing good. All right, so Blunk sitting on the top spot, but your defending gold medalist and hometown hero Alex Ferreira has a chance to answer back.
He's been in first all night. Aaron took over that top spot, but can Alex Ferreira bring home the gold with one final run? Down the pipe flat spin there. There's the big left double cork 1440 into the switch. Double cork 1080. Another huge run for Alex Ferreira.
New trick for Ferreira with that left dub 1440, and he sends it to the moon.
And Aaron Blunk watches on. So Aaron just took over that top spot with his massive run, including a 1440. Alex comes down in the final run of the event with his own 1440, showcasing that he can keep up as well. Here it is. Let's slow it down. Gets the mute grab. Spins the first 900, so only getting the grab on the second half of this spin, but gets it. Shifts the hips to switch, and then not only lands it, but goes immediately into a switch double cork with the Japan grab. So those two tricks right there were absolute gold medal quality. Let's see what the judges have to say.
And Ferreira feeling that one right there, saying, fire me up. And the results will be coming in, and it's going to be Alex Ferreira!
local to go back-to-back gold anywhere, anytime. How are you feeling?
I cannot believe it. I have so many people to thank. Thank you, Lana Chase, my coach. Thank you to my friends and family who came out. I love you so much. Yeah! Yeah, baby! Thank you so much to Daniel Bruno. Thanks, Ma.
X Games and Jeep are all about taking things to the next level. This year, we've created a new award that celebrates the most amazing moments of the games. Let's take a look.
Our first nominee goes to Scotty James in the Snowboard SuperPipe, winning his 3rd gold. Miyabi Onitsuka, Snowboard Big Air. Henrik Harlow, Ski Big Air. The most decorated male ski athlete, Jamie Anderson, Snowboard Slopestyle. Colby Stevenson, Ski Knuckle Huck and Slopestyle. And Max Perot, Snowboard Big Air. And Callie Silderu, Ski SuperPipe and Slopestyle Gold. And our last nominee, Alex Ferreira, Ski SuperPipe. Who's it gonna go to? And the Jeep Best in Snow Award goes to Colby Stevenson. Congratulations, Colby, the first ever X Games rookie to win 2 gold medals in one X Games event, Ski Knuckle Huck and Ski Slopestyle. Colby, what has this X Games been like through your eyes?
Man, what an unreal experience. Just to get invited is such an honor, and having so much fun out here. Unreal.
What was your favorite event? You won 2 of them, the Knuckle Huck or the Slopestyle? You're the first rookie to win Slopestyle.
Yeah, Knuckle Huck was super fun, like really good vibes, not quite as intense as the Slopestyle, but Slopestyle is my main focus and my favorite event for sure. So yeah, to come away with the gold in that was a dream come true, man.
Cruising into this year's X Games as a rookie, did you think you're going to be leaving with all these accolades?
Definitely not. No, I just came and wanted to land some runs and do my best, and yeah.
Well, on behalf of X Games, Colby, we're so proud of you. Congratulations one more time. We'll have more with the winner of the Jeep Best in Snow Award, Colby Stevenson, after the break. Stick around. We've got Tom Wallish and DC on the show tonight. We got some special guests coming up, but before we bring them on, I want to hear what you guys thought of this year's X Games.
Wow, absolutely insanity this year. I think every single event ended with like a crazy moment, never been done tricks. I mean, huge success.
Alex Ferreira tonight, just now, are you kidding me?
Taking over the top spot in the last run.
Final run.
Oh.
DC?
Yeah, Alex fired up indeed, but an amazing year. And thinking about all the progression that went down this year, you talk about men's and women's ski slopestyle big air and how many never been done tricks went down. Tom, you were on the call for that.
Crazy.
Did you lose count?
I almost walked out of the booth at one point because things just kept happening and I was losing my mind.
And rookies getting gold medals, you know, their first X Games appearance and walking away with a gold medal. Zeb Powell, how about that, dude?
Powell, man. You know, I tried to get Zeb into the Knuckle Huck last year and they're like, yeah, for sure, we got him. The start list came out, he wasn't on him. Like, what the heck? Long story short, he competes this year, he wins. Putting my money on Zeb from now on. What about the other rookies? We got Colby. Yeah. That was your pick for the Jeep Best in Snow Award.
Last night we talked about this Best in Snow Award, and you're like, what are your thoughts? And right off the top of the dome, I was like, Colby Stevenson coming in hot here into this X Games. And again, his first appearance. I've announced this guy for a few years on World Cup levels. I know he can rip, and I was like, oh yeah, this is his first flipping X Games. It's so crazy. And before this went down, with the slopestyle contest there in that Jeep slopestyle, of course, he won the gold knuckle hut against Tom. I thought Tom was going to have it. I was really thinking Tom was there for it, but no, Colby took that, disappointed Tom. And then he won eliminations. He had to go through a gnarly qualifier just to get in the finals. Then he gets in the finals in that Jeep slopestyle course, and look at that right there. Gold medal.
And here he is right now, still holding the golden grill.
Yeah.
Speaking of.
Hey, buddy.
Congratulations.
The Jeep Best in Snow snow winner. I mean, coming out rookie, Colby, you've never been here. What did you think you were going to walk away with?
I had no clue, man. I just wanted to come out and land some runs, and yeah, to get all these awards is insane.
What's it been like on social media for you, dude? You've been getting some new followers, man.
Yeah,
What's the deal?
I think I gained a few thousand for sure.
All right,
a few thousand,
yeah,
not
this
bad.
week. Yeah, unreal, man.
What did you do coming into this year's X Games? Your first time here. What did you do to get yourself prepared coming in?
I was skiing some World Cups before this, so definitely ready for slopestyle, and yeah, I just was stretching a bunch, getting loose, getting on the spin bike. Yeah, just trying to calm the nerves a bit before this. Try not to like overthink it, you know. But it's crazy being up there on the big stage with everyone, and yeah, what a cool vibe it was the whole week. So.
What was it like winning the Jeep Best in Snow Award?
That's a very cool award. Big thanks to Jeep for this. I had no idea I was going to get this, and I was supposed to fly out this morning, and they told me I should stay, get this award, so cool, man.
Where are you putting the Golden Grill? Are you going to like put it above the bed?
Yeah, this is going in my room for sure, probably hanging on the wall somewhere, maybe above the bed. Yeah,
that's amazing.
Wherever there's space.
I mean, you competed, I mean, with this award, we've never done this. I mean, you're competing against not just other skiers, like you beat everybody else that won a gold medal. Like you had the best performance of everybody. Like, what does that mean to be going up against not only the skiers, but the snowboarders, the snow bikers, everybody?
It's amazing, man. I can't believe I'm coming away with the top spot of all of that Winter X Games.
All
like,
of Winter.
Are you kidding me? Like, I don't know, man. I just came out, skied, had fun, and look at this, man. I don't know. Unreal.
It must not feel real. What about all the homies? What are the homies saying, man? Like,
all the homies are so proud back home. I got so many messages. Everyone was watching yesterday, and the Knuckle Huck. Yeah, everyone's just so proud, and I'm so stoked.
Well, we're so stoked for you. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. I know you got plenty of people that want to hang out with you, so congratulations one more time. Jeep Best in Snow. So many, 2 gold medals. Congrats, man.
Congratulations.
Killing it. We also have another gold medalist and another rookie. We're getting a lot of cheers first. Let's let this moment soak in for Colby. Colby, show everybody the grill. Let's hear it up for Colby. Let's give it up. Jeep Best in Snow Award, X Games rookie. And that's going to do it for X Games Aspen 2020. Huge congratulations once again to all of our winners, all the athletes that competed. So much respect. And of course, to our hard-working crew. I'm Jack Matrani. We'll see you next time.